Hi guys, thank you for joining me for today's video, which is the financial forecast for the month of August for all my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So we are going to get right into it. I am going to start off using my psychic oracle deck to get an overall feeling for you guys for your financial forecast for the month of August. And I'm going to tune in and see what Spirit has to say. They always give me a word to describe the overall feeling of what this reading is going to be about. Splurge is what I heard. Earth signs. Splurge is what I heard. All right. Woo! Can I come? Yay! Splurge. If anybody's been thinking about buying a car, August is the month to do it, Earth signs. Because I just heard vroom vroom. So if anybody is thinking about buying a car, my Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, this is the month to do it. So let's see, what's the overall feeling that we have here? I mean, this card is going to come up. I'm having a conversation with Spirit. I just had to catch myself. Because this card came up in the fire sign reading first too. And it's the solitude card. And I feel like this card is going to maybe come up first for everybody because of how retrograde, all the retrogrades that were happening all at once, and then we're just now over it. And I know I myself went into a whole cocooning phase or whatever. So, and I am not an earth sign, so I think that might have affected everyone. The next card we have is the intuition card for you guys. And the last card we have is the suffering and silence card. And so, let's see. For my explainer cards for this one, we're going to use the Kyle Gray Angel Prayer Oracle deck for this one. Cause they say I feel like with you guys, it's like recently it feels like money has just been kind of falling, and or success, maybe not necessarily actual finances, but success, and especially for like 3 weeks. They said like the last 3 weeks, success is like been falling into you guys' lap, whether it's been like, you know, a random promotion that you didn't even know that was available. What else? I'm hearing a couple people may have gotten a windfall. It's a lot of windfalls. They just said a lot of windfalls happen. So, okay, we're going to do 3. This is very spiritual, my earth signs. But so the first card is the Signs from Heaven card. The second card is the spiritual support card. And the third card is the clearing your vibe card. And they're saying to me that for you guys, this card represents rest. You guys have been in a very restful, not because you wanted to, but you've been feeling fatigued a lot, so you've been resting a lot, whether it's actual sleep or just lounging, but you've literally been resting a lot. You've been tuning out, thinking a little bit, because it's just like even thinking is too much. It's exhausting because you're tired. You've just really been fatigued a lot, and that's kind of the reason. That's kind of another reason for the solitude, is because of you guys feeling a little fatigued. And they're saying it has a lot to do with the cosmic energy, especially with Capricorn. The cosmic energy really affected Capricorns a lot on a spiritual level. So the next card we have is the spiritual support. And you didn't go through this alone. Like whether you had a roommate or a partner or a bestie, but like you had a lounging buddy is what they're telling me. You had a lounging buddy, and they made you feel okay about going through this whole restorative phase. Because unlike with the fire signs, their restorative phase was about learning and growing on a mental plane. Your phase was literally about restoring your energy. Because it's like I just exalt. Even now, I just feel tired, just tired. Like I don't like this. That's the feeling that they're making me feel. Like my eyes just started getting heavy, and they're like just exhausted. You've just been tired. It's just been a lot of inner work that's been happening, a lot of inner thoughts that's been going on, a lot of soul searching maybe. So and that takes energy, and we don't in society we don't always account for how much energy that takes, but it actually does take a lot of energy. And the last card we have is to clear your vibes. And again, this whole state was restorative for you. It helped you balance yourself. I feel like you're ready to go out there and do it. You're ready to go out there and fight the good fight all over again. You've had your you've addressed the fatigueness, and that wasn't for nothing. I feel like the universe literally was preparing you for this. What's going to happen next? Because it says Speedy Gonzalez. Like it's going to be a lot that happens really quickly in the financial and career realm. It's going to be a lot that happens in a short amount of time with you guys, and that's all account for you taking time off to actually rest and rejuvenate and correct any like blockages or anything like that. Because a lot of people don't even realize, like, just sometimes sitting there binge watching Netflix is very cathartic, because you allow yourself to just be present, and you don't have to like think about the tough issues, the ones that take energy. Okay, and so the next card we're going to go to is the intuition card. And they said this is very important for my earth signs this month. Pay attention to your gut. Pay attention to, because offers are coming. Like opportunities or offers, something out of the ordinary is what they're saying. Like, so like any way that you would normally expect to get an offer is not going to come from that way. So like if you are an entrepreneur and you get most of your clients from online, this opportunity is going to come from someone that you meet in person. Like it's going to be completely different from how you used to dealing with, or how you used to working with people. Because even if in the office setting, they're saying the opportunity won't even come from your boss. Like it'll come from a whole nother department that you wouldn't even see coming. Basically, is the overall feeling that I'm getting. Because they're like, shut up. My guys is like, shut up and pull the cards. Pull the cards. Okay. Just two for this intuition card. And the first card is the miracle of prayer. During this rest phase, this sleep phase, this solitude phase, these two together. During this, there was a lot of meditation and a lot of there's a silent prayer that happened. Because it was like it was just something. I feel like it was just really peaceful. You know, like I would like this, and I would want this to change. I feel like this was very peaceful. Not some people, they pray like, oh my God, I need this. And for you guys, it wasn't like that. It was just like, I would like for it I'm grateful, blah blah blah. Like it was very peaceful, very spiritual, very in tune with source. And that's why we get the honor your beauty card. And they say this goes with the intuition card because honoring your outer beauty is also honoring your inner beauty, which is part of your tuition. Everyone's tuition doesn't work the same. It just doesn't. So what you might get tingles on, somebody else won't. Like it really just doesn't work the same because everyone has different gifts. We all have that 1% that makes us different. And even though it's only 1%, that 1% is huge. Huge. So much so that we come out looking different from one another unless we're twins or triplets or whatever. But I digress. And they say honor that in yourself because what you just did right here, all of this resting, this Netflixing, this hanging out with your buds on the sofa, and just being by yourself and taking baths and whatever else. This was beautiful. This is really beautiful, and it's time. They say it's time to treat yourself. Because this was like real, this was really, really beautiful that you took this rest. So it's really time for you to treat yourself. And so let's go. I'm gonna switch up and go to the Archangel Power deck to clarify this suffering and silence card. Because they're saying to me, if this particular deck honored reverse cards, then this card would be in reverse. Because like this is not you anymore. You're not suffering in silence. You've done that already, and that was a part of your this whole let me rest and get myself together phase. And it's like. You've been because they just said to me, you guys have been watching this video for now 13 minutes or whatever seconds. And they're probably watching the video like, get to the money part. And they're like, here's the money part. Now we get to the money part. Okay? But they're saying that they needed to address the fact that you took this time and rested, because whether you know it or not, that was actually work. And so the universe, source, kind of like when you do something extra at your job and your boss is proud and happy and they give you like an award or a cupcake, like source is very happy about this. And so there's some gratitude coming from source to you in this month. We're gonna do 4 cards here. First card, they tell me just go through one by one. The first card, explain the card that I have for that suffering, is the 7 of Raphael card. There you go. Can you see it? Boom. And it says, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. Take action. A need for detoxification. The detoxification part, like you already kind of got that part. Ooh, excuse me. But they're like, now that you've done this rest thing or whatever, and it's like you're now like more focused on money now. If you're more focused on paying the bills now than you were in the last few weeks. And now that you've gotten that focus back, you need to be clear about what it is that you want from your career. Because now that you've done this cocooning, this soul work, and it's like you're clear, you've done this for a reason. You meditated and prayed and did all of this for a reason. And I feel like it was because there were changes that you wanted in your life, because whatever was happening with you guys before this whole rest period, you felt like you were on a hamster wheel. just go in a circle and not like you weren't accomplishing anything. Yeah, you might have got a promotion, but it still felt like you were in debt. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have got a second job, but it still felt like it didn't add more to it. And they're saying now it's time for you to make a decision. Because now your soul is clear, your spirit is clear, your aura is clear, and now you can make a decision properly. And you need to decide. I'm not gonna say that. You need to decide if where you are is where you want to be. Because I have a feeling for a lot of you after this cocooning phase, where you are career-wise is not where you want to be. And moving on to the next card, which is the Ace of Raphael card here. And it says, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. This is about bonds. People that you have created bonds with, either at the workplace, or if you're an entrepreneur and you have different people that do different things for you and you created a bond with them. Find value in those relationships and that team atmosphere, because those people will actually in the near future be part of this growth that's happening for you guys in August. They're saying you're not going to like win the mega millions, but you will see, which word do you want me to use? A significant increase. Now, I go over some of these topics on Patreon. Now, you must know that just because you get an increase does not mean that an increase in finances does not always mean sometimes what we think it's going to mean. Because most time when people get increase in finances, they also increase their debt. So they're like, if I get a promotion and I make an extra 50 grand a year, then I'm going to go buy a bigger house. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for you guys, take stock in the relationships that you're building in the work atmosphere, because these particular relationships are going to help you grow this month. Oh, I have to sip some of my tea here. Throat shock is getting really, really scratchy. Really itchy right now. And this brings me to the Lovers card. And this is not about romantic love, of course, because this is a financial reading. But most of you, especially if you're an entrepreneur, have a right-hand man, right-hand girl, your best co-worker who got your back, your best boss, whoever it is, like that one person in your circle that you know, like in a professional area and professional arena, that you can count on rain, sleet, hail, snow, that you need to show appreciation to this person. Because unbeknownst to you, during this cocooning phase, this person has been doing some work for, like, has been singing your praises, telling the right people about you. And because of this person, that's going to be a part of the increase. So while you were resting, they were out doing work on your behalf. You know, you're like, if I was resting, how does increase going to come? That's how. While you were resting and taking care of soul, what did I say? The universe will take care of you. While you were resting and doing soul work and connecting with yourself on a spiritual level and hanging out with your friends and having Netflix days and all of that stuff, the universe has your right-hand man, right-hand girl, right-hand they out there hustling on your behalf, bringing people to you that you don't even know that they bring into you. So appreciate these people. Say thank you. Show gratitude. Because these people are very pertinent to future gains. That just because I feel like this team or this person is is only going to enhance your monetary gain, especially for the remainder of the year. So you really need to be grateful to this person and to the universe for this relationship. You just really need to show gratitude. And the last card we have is the perspective card. And it says, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. What did I say just a little bit earlier about when you make more money, that doesn't always mean you will have more money? Universe, spirit is saying that with increase should come knowledge. So if you are making, if this increase puts you in the tax bracket that you know nothing about, I urge you to go find a financial literacy program or something to make yourself more wiser on what you are doing with the gifts that the universe is giving you. Because that's the only caution that they have for you right now, is that there's a better way. There's a better way to use your finances, to, especially if you use it as a tool to enhance you. There's a better way. They just want you to think a little bit differently about money, because it's coming. It's coming, because while you were resting, they were out hustling, and it's coming. So you need to be smart about it. And also, that whatever like bonuses or extra cash flow that this person helps bring in, share the wealth. Share the wealth. You must give blessings to receive blessings. That's how the universe works. So if this person, not if, but when you see the results of this person going out and bringing monetary gains your way, bless them with some of that, and it'll come back to you in a long way. And I want to end this with a couple of Ask Your God cards. What do you want Earth signs to know about finances for the month of August? What do you want the Earth signs to know about finances for the month of August? What do you want? It is time to treat yourself. So we have the first card, we have the business card. And I feel like there's a lot of entrepreneurs in this group. I really do. And if you're not necessarily an entrepreneur, you work solo at a company. Like, there's not many bosses. Like, I feel like there's a lot of bosses in this group. Business, the business card. This is take care of business the way you want business to take care of you. So if your business or if your job or your career is how you take care of yourself financially, and it serves you well, take care of that business the way it takes care of you. Show gratitude. Like, even if you think the company sucks in real life, but you are collecting a check and it affording you things in life, a roof over your head, food, able to watch me. Like, the job is affording you things. So you really need to give unto it as it is giving unto you. And what that first word I said? The last and final card that we're going to talk about with you, the Earth signs for the month of August, is the deprivation card, and it is in reverse. It is in reverse. because the season, this whole rest season, now that it's over, it's really time for you to go out and do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. You have put in a lot of time and energy to better yourself, to bring more finances your way. Because you must have done something right to A, have a team around you, and B, have someone that will go out on your behalf and bring more clients or money or whatever it is that they do for you. Like you must have done really good work for these people to do this for you. And it's like really time for you to treat yourself. The season of saying I'll wait so I'll have this X amount of dollars to do this, like the season for that should be over. Like you really just need to take time and do something nice for yourself. Like whatever that nice thing is. And I feel like it's more materialistic than travel with this group. Like maybe some ladies out there, they're a pair of like shoes you've been, that's on your Pinterest that you just like made, I'm just dreaming I can never really buy it, but the universe is saying why not? Why not? A lot of us will say, why would I buy $1,000 pair of shoes? Like I don't own $1,000, but I'm just saying, I'm using this for example. But I would say, why would I buy myself $1,000 pair of shoes? Where am I going to wear that to? It's not about where you're going to wear it to. It's about how you feel when you wear it. If it makes you feel like a badass, if it makes you feel like a powerful queen, if it makes you feel like a goddess, you need to own it. And if you need to figure out ways to own it, use your brain. That's why you have it to figure out ways to own it. Like it's about how those things make you feel when you bring things into your house, whether it's clothes, whether it's decorations. It's all about the energy that you give to it and it gives to you. And so there needs to be a balance of that. And so with that, I will end this video with my earth signs. And I will end by saying, go out and treat yourself. I had so much fun doing this reading for you guys. Love and light. I hope this resonated. If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. Check me out on Facebook. You can join my Patreon if you like my content. There's special content there. What else? Oh, and if you want to check out some Crystal Goddess gear, the link for that is also down below. So I thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a joy and a pleasure. Until next month. Bye.